Does your PFD have all kinds of pockets in it? And have you ever wondered, what am I even supposed to put in this thing anyways? I don't have a comprehensive answer for you, but I thought we could quickly go through what's in my PFD today and maybe give you some ideas on what you can keep in yours. Here we are. First up, the big thing. This big blue thing is a straw, which is connected to a giant hydration bladder that fits in a nice sleeve right back here. And that allows me to keep water on me at all times. That is easy to access. You know, just like that. So I always have fresh water on my body at all times. But on the front, looks a little bit messy here, doesn't it? Yeah, let me hold it up for you. So I've got Coca-Tot Neptune. I just got it because I needed one and I like the color. Here's what I've got on this thing. Right here, this thing up here is a knife, the NRS Copilot knife. I actually bought the NRS Pilot knife and they gave me the Copilot instead. Whatever, same thing, slightly different form factor. Serrated edge, sharp edge, no real tip to it. The idea is if you get tangled up on something underwater, you've got something to cut yourself out. That's very easy access, and it's super simple to get on and off. It's just these two little, well, easier to get off than on, I guess. At least from this angle. But it's just these two little gray things here. You just, there it's already off in hand, ready to do what I need to do with it. And because of the way it's set up, as long as you're not squeezing it, it's quite secure. So, speaking of knives, back in here, I keep a Swiss Army knife. So this one's not so much for on the water, because that's a little bit difficult to access in that spot, especially when you're in the water. But if I ever get stranded on the beach or something, I've got a tool that will help me. You know, it's got a knife and saw, and you know, Swiss Army knives, lots of things on it, scissors, toothpicks, but that slides in real nicely there, and that way I have something to help me on land that's more multifunctional than this one is. In this pocket right now, I am keeping a compass so that I can get my bearings. This is paired with a compass that I keep attached to the front of my kayak, so I can get my bearings with the map on this one, and then I can use the one on the front of my kayak to keep my direction while I'm actually paddling. Does it really need to be in this pocket? No, not hugely, but it's a good way to protect it while I'm not really otherwise using the pocket yet. I also have space, a little bit of space behind the pocket that I could put something into. Not as much on this side. Coming around here, I've got a watch. Just a simple stopwatch. The main purpose is to tell the day and time, and you won't be able to tell it here, but it lights up, so I can use it if it gets dark as well. This way, I just have a really easy way to track the time at all times. I have here something to put my phone into to keep my phone safe. That way I have my phone accessible in case I need to dial 911 or something like that. Or even just take pictures, that too. But yeah, phone case that is waterproof, and yeah. And I have this here. It's actually I put into a pocket because otherwise it's can get. I have lost one trying to do a re-entry practice because it wasn't secured in a pocket, but a whistle so that I can call for help. So yeah, nice loud whistle, which I keep in the pocket and I keep strapped as well. So even once it's out of the pocket, I should still be able to use it. This big carabiner here, honestly, I don't need one this big. It's just I didn't realize how huge it was when I bought it, but I use it just mostly to clip my spray skirt up when I'm out of the boat. Keeps my spray skirt out of the way while I'm while I'm not in the boat and I don't want it hanging down in front of my legs. This pocket here, I have a couple of bars for food. So this one's a protein bar. This one is more like an oatmeal bar, but still lots of calories right there. So I've got something to keep me going if I need to. And this sunscreen that I can rub on my face and hands because it is amazingly easy to get burned when you're in the water. Like, I went out this spring in April, there was snow everywhere, and I still got a sunburn. So I keep this on me so I can stop and rub it on my face, throw it in the paddle and stuff. Make sure that I'm protected. I also have a regular bottle of sunscreen that I use, but that gets stowed in an actual hatch and is not really accessible when I'm on the water. I also have some more storage space right in here, which I currently am not storing anything in, but just a little front mesh pocket here that I can also put something in. That's everything I've got on there for right now. Could I do more? Absolutely. There is one glaring thing that I am missing, and that is some kind of communication device that isn't my phone, like a personal locator beacon or a satellite communicator, something like that. I just don't own one of those yet. They're expensive. I'll pay for one as soon as I can afford it, and I will try and keep myself out of situations where I need one until then. But I fully intend to get one of those and keep it in my pocket as well. Probably a personal locator beacon, because no subscription is required for those, versus the Garmin InReach or whatever. Probably need a subscription for that. So that's everything I'm keeping on my PFD. Probably the most valuable right now is things for communicating and things for keeping myself hydrated and fed, so that if I am in an emergency, I do have some things to keep me safe. And in the meantime, yeah, it fits all pretty well. If there's anything that you can think of that needs to go in a PFD, please write in the comments. I'd love to hear what everyone else thinks. Am I missing something else that's really important? Is there things in there that you think are unnecessary? Let me know. And I guess usual like button and all that jazz.